Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we are going to continue the Marvel United Megaverse playthrough campaign. This is a campaign that we're playing with Kim and Steve over at Co-op Guild, where we're playing through the Marvel Megaverse campaign created by Dom, tracking it with the app created by Phil Dinius over on BGG. Those should be in the description below if you're looking for them, but we are here today. This is a lunchtime stream. Where we're going to play some Marvel United. I got an hour to get through it, and then I got to get back to work. So without further ado, let me just first say thanks to my patrons, subscribers. If you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Let's get down to the table. Lunchtime stream in effect. Hey, Brian, what's going on? All right, so today we are going to be taking on Corvus Glaive. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map. Day off from school. Nice. Very nice. So, basically, last night, Kim and Steve pulled off the epic victory over Apocalypse, and in doing so, assured us our final Infinity Gem. So now all the gems have been collected, and the path to Thanos has been made clear. And in doing that, I'm going to be taking on Corvus Glaive to move us to that end game, right? So we're getting super close to him, and this is where I'm going to go through today. If we beat him, should I prevail, we'll gain a key and a punch token that we can use at any time. And I believe from their defeat, they got us a portal, a key, and an hourglass, which is fantastic. So we're getting pretty good. If we zoom out of the map, you can see we've done a lot. We're getting real close to endgame, really close to endgame. So this has been a fun second campaign run through, and this is where we're going to go with it. So let's talk about Corvus Glaive. For Apocalypse has been. Yeah, they know how to get it done. So he will start with 8 health. Let me go back here. And so specials, when a hero's KO'd, they get a KO token. He will bam again. It doesn't say ignore his bam. He will bam again. But when a hero's KO'd, they get a KO token. His bam, deal 1 damage to each hero in Corvus Glaive's location. And overflow, if 1 or more civilian or thug tokens can't be added to a location, deal 1 damage to each hero in that location that overflowed. His villainous plot. The heroes lose when they have a number of KO tokens equal to the number of heroes, which means 1 hero can get multiply KO'd, right? But as soon as we get 3 KO tokens, we lose the game, and that's how it goes. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. We'll be playing with X-23, or Wolverine, the new Wolverine, Silk, and Lady Deadpool. So, Silk for a specific reason, but X-23 and Lady Deadpool have healing factors, which is these are their starting cards that they come out with. And I'm hoping that this works the way I think it's going to work. I really hope so. So let's go ahead, shuffle this up, and see how this. Need healing with this guy. Oh yeah, we've got 2 healing spots across from each other, just in case we get pushed in the wrong direction. Mirror Island gets us 1 card over our starting hand, and Xavier gets us, Xavier's Mansion heals us to full. Hollow to switch out cards because there's a card in here I really, really like. Daily Bugle to see what he's going to do. Hangar Bay to gain more tokens, and Sim Tower to protect us a little. So let's go ahead and see what we're looking at. So our first card, Civilians in Peril. If he lands here, discard all civilians from this location. If any civilians are discarded this way, play another master plan card after resolving this one. That doesn't say face down. He gets another turn when that happens. And the scary part of this is that there's the potential that he could potentially do this multiple times, because he has cards that can, if I play this and then he's like, okay, move to the location with the hero, and I could actually play out his cards, which is pretty tough. So yep, that's that one. Hidden Traps. Heroes ending their turn in this location take 1 damage. So I'll go here. 1 additional damage. Heroes that take damage in this location. Ooh, what are those 2? Heroes ending their turn in this location take a damage. Then he has Dangerous Terrain. Heroes that take damage in this location takes 1 extra damage. That was weird to see that camera just glitch. We've got another Dangerous Terrain on Hala. We've got hidden traps. And finally, one more civilians in peril. So they're close. It's a little dangerous. That's a little dangerous. Because that could be really, really bad. Because he could potentially play 4 cards in one turn, which will make it all the more dangerous. But we need to start here, because we at least have some protection from his ban to start until I can get the cards out that I want, and we'll see what's there. So I'm a little worried. A 3 and a 2 would just be catastrophic. Catastrophic. But we'll see what happens. So we'll draw 2 cards for her. Of course, she has her healing factor, which all Wolverines have their healing factor. A wild. Double wild. Oh, I did not shuffle this. So I was like, why is there double wild on top? Because I didn't shuffle this. I need to shuffle this. No shenanigans around this piece. There we go. Boop boop. Alright, she has... Ooh, this is a good one. Tactical Genius. For each star you perform this turn, give 1 move or 1 punch token from the pool to any hero. And that's anywhere, not in her location. And a wild token. So those are her 3. Silk has 2 starting cards, so she'll only draw 1 on the shuffle. The main reason I got her was for this card. Silk Sense. As long as this card's face up in the storyline, place once per villain turn. If a villain ends their movement in your space, you may immediately move to an adjacent one. If you do, ignore the first damage you would take that turn. So if she can get away from him, she also has Organic Webbing. If there's no movement in the bottom of the 2 latest hero cards, she gains a free move. It's a wild. And then she has her Claws, which is a move and punch, and then a punch. So that is hers. Lady Deadpool. She has a really cool set of cards. Well, I don't want a 2 and a BAM or a 3 and a BAM. I think anything else other than that would be great, but I don't know how this guy plays. It's going to be interesting. Totally Unpredictable. Gain 1 wild token. On your next turn, you must play your hero card randomly. And double wild. Yeah. This is way too... This is wild. To me, this just means this thing's going to kick off. Ugh, that sucks. It sucks, but it is what it is. I believe I shuffled this. He's going to play at least 2 cards. I'm guaranteeing it. Move clockwise to the next location with any heroes. Deal 1 damage to each hero on Corvus Glaive's location. So he plays that. He moves here. He lands there, right? Discard all civilians from this location. Then, if any civilians are discarded this way, play another Master Plan card resolving the current one. After resolving the current one. The current one says deal 1 damage to each hero in Corvus Glaive's location. We'll block 2. And somebody's taken 1. Who's it going to be? Let's give it to Lady Deadpool. Then he plays another card. Oh, what could it be? 1 and a BAM. I kind of figured that this was too separated. This was too close. So he'll move 1. He'll BAM. Deal 1 damage to each hero in his location. So that's what that was there. And then he's going to drop 1 in his location and 2 here and 2 here. Ooh. I kind of figured that's what was going to happen. All right, let's draw. I really should get your healing factor out, but we got to play the game. We're going to go 1 round without your healing factor and see what happens. Tactical Genius. We're going to play that. That just gives you 1 star. So you will use that star to do this. And then for each star, give a move or a punch to anybody. We're going to give... a move. We're going to give a move to Silk. That's what we're going to do. Alright, Silk's turn. She's going to draw her card, but I want to get this down. Get that down. She is going to place a star here, and she is going to move here. Then, with the move token. Then Lady Deadpool's turn. She is going to play... I'd love to do the healing factor. I'd love to do the healing factor. But let's clear this thing from happening again. We're going to play that one wild. Let's play the double wild. Why not? We'll do the double wild. We'll clear this. And then we will rescue one, putting a star here. Cool. Corvus Glaive's turn. Five. No bam. No bam, no ma'am. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No bam. That's the reason why I got rid of it. I knew it was going to happen again. And then he'll do a thug and a civilian here. A thug and a civilian here. And a thug and a civilian there, which would overflow. But remember, overflow... If one or more civilian or thug tokens can't be added to a location, deal 1 damage to each hero in that location, which would be here. Alright, now we're cooking with fossil fuels. Alright, let's do this. So then it is your turn. And you got me a double wild. We're going to throw down that healing factor. So we are going to punch. We're going to, and then we got, I'm going to move. I'm going to drop a star here. Then it is Silk's turn. This is perfect. She will punch, punch. You really can, yeah. Just punch, punch, star. Then it is Lady Deadpool's turn, where she'll put down her healing factor. She will move and star to get rid of this. Let's shut down this foolishness of him playing more cards. And then she is going to get a move, a star, or a punch. Let's give her a star. All right. Do with it as you please, sir. Move clockwise to the next location with only one hero and deal 2 damage to them. If there is no such location, do not move and deal each hero 1 damage. There is no... we're all together. So it says, if there's no such location, do not move and deal 1 damage to each hero. So she will take a damage. Let's do this. You'll take a damage. Let's do the Colossus for now. And you'll take a damage. I'm going to hang on to that Master Assassin card for a minute. I'll do that. Then at the end of the turn, healing factor. Healing factor. Alright. Okay, then it is her turn. And I'm looking at this double wild. I could do a move and a star. To which you'll do a move and a star. Well, you'll do the wild, but you give the other wild to clear that out and heal. That could work. Let's not do the double wild. Let's do the star. And you're going to do a move and a star. Ooh. Here's ending their turn there, take a damage. We could do the double wild, but that ain't going to help. That'll just put 2 stars and you'll take a damage. And that's okay. I think that might be okay. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be okay. We'll do this one. Move, star, star, and then you'll take a damage. Perfectly fine because Silk's turn, she's going to use organic webbing. As long as this card is face up in the storyline and there is no moves, she gets a free move. So she will free move 1 star to get rid of this. And then she has 2 wilds left. 1 for there. And I'll say before she left, she did this. Then she gets to heal the full. Lady Deadpool's turn. Rescuing Charles. Move to any location with civilians. If you do, rescue 1 civilian and defeat all thugs. That's not the one I wanted right now. This is not helpful for you. You will die if you go to Hala. But I think you need to go to Hala. So she's actually going to use her ability to move here, defeat a thug, and rescue a civilian. So that was that. She'll then drop a star there, and then she'll move here with the move and heal the full. Alright. What do we got? What do we got, big man? 2 and a bam! 1, 2, bam, nobody's there. Then overflow, nobody's there to take it. 2 here. And overflow, nobody's there to take it. No one cares. Okay. Then it is... And then healing factor. Then it's your turn. So we'll do the move and the punch. So she will move, punch, move back. Your turn. You're going to do this, where you're going to move, punch, and star. Heroes that take damage there. Okay, cool. Then your turn. Any special effects on the next Master Plan card played have no effect on Lady Deadpool. Ooh, but she would need a move. She doesn't have a move, but we'll play it to rescue 2 here, because she doesn't have a move. Alright, Corvus, what you got? What you got? 4 and a bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam, nobody's there. Thug, overflow, nobody's there. And boom, boom. Alright, your turn. We'll just do the move. So she will move, star, clear this. Ooh, that puts him under pressure. That's okay. And then she can swap. She can swap a card in the timeline. Did I play your double wild? I sure enough did. With that. Then it is Silk's turn. Move, move, punch. Corvus, what you got? 3, no bam. No bam, no ma'am. 1, 2, 3, no bam. Drop a civilian. overflow, and then 2 civilians here. Then it is Lady Deadpool's turn. Rescue 1 civilian in your location, punch, and punch. So we will rescue 1 civilian in your location, move, punch. And it's time to hurt him. It's time to break his face. Don't forget the... oh, and yeah, the token. Yep, you're right. It is going to be... the token for Silk will be a punch token, and the token for Lady Deadpool will be a move token. Yep, thank you. Then it is your turn. And oh, look where you are. Double each punch on the previous hero card in the storyline. Now there was 1 punch, so that becomes 2 punches. So that's 2 plus 1, so that's 3. 1, 2, 3. And I have a move. I'll move here. Come and get it. And it's your turn. Come on. Come to me. 1 and a bam. Perfect. Alright, so 1. Bam. Deal 1 damage to 1 here on that location, which will be you. Sure. I'll take that. Because you've just killed yourself, my friend. 1 here. 2 here. And 2 here. Just 1 and a bang. Let's not even play these games. Let's not even play these games. We're gonna move. And then we're going to punch 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, oh, and after your turn, you would heal. And then Lady Deadpool will play this lovely card. So she will use her move to move over here. And then she's going to hit you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we win! And we win. Yeah, that was good. It was a good fight. Good fight. Getting rid of these 2 cards was key. And I was so worried that they'd be scattered all over the board that I'd be racing around to get to them, because this is how he got me, how he can easily get me, is that if he plays like a 3, lands here, does whatever he has to do, then he'll discard a civilian and then, play another card. His other card is move to location with the closest, move back here, and then do it again. And then on his next turn he lands here, he would have played 4 cards in 2 turns, which would have, how much did he have left? 4 cards. So that would have been his last card if we weren't careful. But yep, he's now Corpus Grave. So he is dead. Let's take a look at the map. Alright, so it is, let's see, Lady Deadpool. Lady Deadpool, X23. Where are you, my lady? Silk. Where's X23? There's no way she's dead. Is she dead? I made sure she wasn't. Uh-oh. Did I win with a dead person? I did. When did she die? I'll say I use Wolverine. It's the same thing. It was this exact same thing. I'll say I use Wolverine. When did she die? Who killed her? It wasn't me. And Lady Deadpool. I want to say I use... No, I'll say I'll use... I think Logan... No, Old Man Logan is tantamount to her because he has all the punches. I'll say I used Old Man Logan. You know who killed her. Dude! I'll say I use Old Man Logan. I think his attacks are tantamount to hers. So... When did she die? I don't even remember her dying. But it looks like it was... Oh, I wish there were some metrics on this. It makes me want to build that into this application. Anyway. Corvus Glaive beaten. And I'll just say it was Old Man Logan. He has the same... as I said, he has the same amount of cards. I think he has more punches than her. But it's a good enough punishment for a payoff for what we had. So I apologize for that. I don't even remember her dying. But, yep, she's dead. So, he's dead. Once Ebony Maw is defeated, Thanos can be taken on. My next target is going to be Firelord. And then I'm leaving Terex and Nova to Kim and Steve. So, I'm splitting up the Heralds. So, I'll probably take on Firelord, and I'll leave Terex and Nova to Kim and Steve. And then my eyesights are set on taking out Fing Fang Foom. Reason being is because... we need these eyes, right? Right now, we only have 4. And I think we need 6. Because if you look up here, we use these eyes to unlock these paths. But we need 6 of these stars to unlock Galactus. And right now, we only have 1. And each one is locked behind one of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So once I take out Firelord, that's 1, 2, 3 to open up the Heralds of Galactus, which we'll do as a team, but that'll unlock Silver Surfer and the next star. And then once Kim and Steve take out Terex and Nova, that'll open up the modular Heralds of Galactus, which will open up the last star, which will open up Galactus. So my aim is Firelord, and then I'm leaving the rest to them. And then I'll take on Fing Fang Foom to get 1, and I think we need 1 more after that, which I believe is with... Yeah, because if we have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so there's 1 more left. And I think that's with... Oh, there it is. It's with Gore. So I might set my sights on taking him out. So once Gore's beaten... then we'll get the last one, and that'll pave the way. Which will leave the big fights left that are left to do are the Wrecking Crew that we want to play together, the Cabal, which we want to play together, the Void, which is here, which we want to play together. So that's 3. And I believe Null, which is 4, which is what we want to play together, because those are never before fought fights. So there's 4 big fights, and then, of course, there's Dark Phoenix. This is kind of to unlock Phoenix, so we've been talking a lot about how to do this, right? Because this is kind of like a gauntlet that we have to run through to do the fights. And it could be that this is a... I fight 1, they fight 1, I fight 1, they fight 1, I fight 1, they take on Dark Phoenix, or vice versa. If they started, then I take on the Dark Phoenix. But the trick of it, the thing that we're talking about is if we... Ooh, I flew away. If someone loses their fight, usually with this gauntlet is you start over. You have to start all over again. However... because it's between channels and we've already fought Dark Phoenix once, and I'd love to get all your thoughts in Steve's Discord, Marvel United Discord, if you're part of it. Join the Co-op Guild Discord. I'd like to get all your thoughts on it, but the thought was, since we fought them already and beat this campaign once, if someone dies in their fight, we don't start it all over again. Instead, those three are killed, and then we have to pick a new 3 to pick up from there onward. So it's kind of like saying, oh, we lost that fight. Well, the next fight will be that stack set versus the next, right? And it would be the opposite channel that would be taking on that fight and going from there. So let us know your thoughts on that if you feel that that's good. Like I said, if this was the first time we were playing this campaign, I'd say don't do that. Play it through rules as written. But since we've already done that, I'd love to get your thoughts on if you think that's a good thing to do, if that's a good plan. But right now we're sitting at what, four major fights before Galactus? Five with Thanos, 5 major fights before Galactus, which is a lot of major fights left. And our Game of Paloozas haven't been happening as frequently as we'd both like. So we need to make it work how we can make it work. But that's let us know your thoughts. Go to the Co-op Guild Discord. Join that up. Go to the Marvel United section and let us know what you think about that. If you agree with it, if you hate it, and also and see where it goes from that. Just don't die. Yeah, simple rules, simple. All right, that's gonna be all for this playthrough. Thank you so much for joining me today. Tonight I'll be playing Marvel Legendary. Just grabbing some old school games to play and enjoy. If you go, also tonight, if you check out over at Co-op Guild, Steve will be playing Flame and Forge, I believe, tonight. I think tonight he'll be playing Flame and Forge for people who are curious to seeing about what that game's about. So they're a great channel. They're wonderful people. Also, Barrett and Colin, I think they will be continuing their Kingdom Death Monster stream tonight. So there's a lot of content for you to consume tonight, whichever you like to view, whichever, whatever you'd like to view. There's a lot of content going on tonight, so check those out. Thanks, everybody. Thanks to my patrons, subscribers. And if you're neither and you came to watch with us, I really appreciate you. Just know we love you. I love you. The world's crazy. But know that someone out there has held a space right here at the table for you. I love you. And there's absolutely nothing you could do about it. Bye, everybody.